Again, joining us now to talk more about this L'Oreal program is 2022 Woman of Worth honoree, Susie Viberall. Thanks so much for joining us, Susie. Can you hear me now?
I sure can. I'm so happy to be here.
We're happy to be able to communicate with you and talk about this program. So L'Oreal Paris Woman of Worth is celebrating its 18th year. Explain to viewers what the program is and what it has and what it represents for you.
Thank you. The L'Oreal Paris Women of Worth program is a philanthropic program that honors and celebrates female nonprofit leaders who are really change makers, really making a difference in their community, in the world. And for me personally, being designated as one of 10 honorees out of thousands of submissions last year, I'm still over the moon. I'm still excited.
Absolutely. And you kind of touched on this a little bit about how the program celebrates its honorees, but what are some of the things that you guys are doing and what should viewers think about when nominating a woman leader in their hometown for the chance to be named an honoree?
Well, the program actually funds the charitable cause. L'Oreal Paris Women of Worth also offers a mentorship program, which is amazing through their network, and also a national platform from which to shout about your mission, about your cause. And this year, each honoree, all 10 of them, will receive $25,000 for their mission, for their nonprofit. So for me personally, with Room Redux, we transform the rooms and lives of children who have faced abuse. We do this anonymously, so they never see us, and we do this in one day. So the L'Oreal Paris Women of Worth program is allowing us to transform more lives of children who deserve a fresh start. It's allowing us to change the trajectory of their lives while breaking the cycles of abuse. It's been absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, and how has the program specifically elevated your cause as a woman of worth in the 2022 honoree program?
Not only do I have now a national platform, I also am receiving lots of emails. People are reaching out, wanting to donate. They want to sponsor room transformations. They want to volunteer. They want to get involved. They want to start new chapters. The intent is that there will be a Room Redux chapter in every city, in every state across America. And currently we have about 14 chapters across America, and we just keep growing. And several people, like I said, chapters are starting because of the L'Oreal Paris Women of Worth
Amazing.
Honoree designation.
And congratulations to you and all the work that you're doing. It's so important. Where can viewers go to nominate a woman, and how can they follow along in this year's journey?
Go to womenofworth.com and nominate someone by March 8th. And when you're thinking about who to nominate, think about those women who give tirelessly to make the world a better place. It can be a sister, a friend, a coworker. It can be yourself. The L'Oreal Paris tagline is because you're worth it. So remember that if you're doing good in the world and you have a nonprofit and you're a female, think about yourself too and nominate womenofworth.com by March 8th.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is an amazing program, and we appreciate you joining us here on Lifestyle Live.